We always seem to find a good story to kick off the Rugby Roundup, and over at the Guides, prop Peter Mirrlees marked only his second appearance in a Selkirk jersey by scoring a remarkable 4 tries against Peebles in the RBS Cup. It's a very rare achievement, and I've never heard of a prop collecting 4 tries before in one game at this level, so many congratulations to him. The New Zealander helped his side to a 31-3 win, with David Cassidy converting all the tries and landing a penalty. For Peebles, Greg Rayburn kicked a penalty goal. We hear first from Selkirk coach Ewan Robbie.
I thought we did not too bad in the forwards in the first half. A couple of decisions were, could have been better dealt with. But second half we stood up and a lot more physical, as I say. We got a lot of ball for our backs, and actually we were attacking as a team, got a lot better, which I was very pleased with.
Peebles boss Jerry McGuinness.
At half time we said to the boys, this game's here for the taking. We felt their score in the first half was a soft one from our point of view. Obviously they worked hard to get it, but we probably didn't defend it terribly well. We are where we are. We've just got to knuckle down and keep the hard work going.
Also in the RBS Cup, Gala completed 5.5 hours of rugby without conceding a try in their 19-0 win against rivals Hawick to stay top of the table on 17 points. Peter Palapoy scored the only try of the game, which was converted by Lee Miller, who also kicked 4 penalties. Gala also nailed Hawick at Mansfield Park earlier in the season, and they're unbeaten in the league with 4 wins out of 4, although they've dropped bonus points in 3 of them, which could come back to haunt them, as coach George Graham acknowledged.
Without sounding condescending about Hawick, we were a bonus point win better than them all day. All day, every day, we should have scored 4 or 5 tries, and we never. And that's what's annoying me right now, because Melrose will take 4 tries off of them, they'll get a bonus point. Because if it comes down to us playing Melrose on Boxing Day and we don't get bonus points, we could effectively beat Melrose and them still go through. Right. Because they're getting their bonus points, and that's what I'm angry about, because I thought we just never took our chances. If it wasn't for the fact that every time we scored points or got the scoreboard moving and they kicked off to us, and we just never dealt with our kick-off receipts, and it kept them in the game.
Here's the Hawick point of view from coach Phil Leck.
Very disappointed, but I think if you can't control the ball for more than 2 phases, you're always gonna lose, aren't you? I don't think we really had any structure or any go forward, and we were a bit naive, and certainly Gala were a lot more streetwise, certainly at the breakdown, than we were, and as a result we got fairly poor ball and no go forward. So this is a group of players that's lost a lot of games and are very sort of low in their esteem at this moment in time, and we're just on the way back. There's no quick fix. We're just taking a step at a time. We'll learn things from that. Certain things that we've worked on worked reasonably well, so I'm really, really pleased with the effort of the kids and how they've really, really stuck in the second half. So it's not all doom and gloom. I'm saying it's little steps, and we've taken a little step today, and we've played better opposition, and we know what we've got to measure ourselves.
In the other cup clash down at Riverside Park, Kelso got their second away win in 2 weeks with a 22-14 victory against Jed Forest. It was a very exciting game in front of a good-sized crowd. We were treated to 6 tries in all, with Kelso bagging 4 for a bonus point. Kieran Cooney, Mark Chester, Ryan Selkirk and Frank Robson were the scorers, with Kieran Wilkinson converting 1 of the tries. While for Jed, a superb Ross Goodfellow try after throwing an outrageous dummy and one by Andy McLean, both converted by McLean, made up their points total. Kelso's captain Richard Minto spoke to me after the game, and he was obviously delighted with the fact that they're now within 2 points of Gala in second place.
Yeah, we're building a bit momentum, and as I say, we've got a great group of guys, and going forward we look really kind of strong, but we've got to keep that going. As I say, the squad is building, and we're bringing some new guys in. Frank Robson today on the wing, I thought he was outstanding for only 17, 18 years old, and we've just got to keep that going.
Jed scrum half Ross Goodfellow.
Our squad, we've lost a few boys to injury, and we're getting some back, and I mean, it's so difficult. We're just trying to find what the problem is. Our scrums aren't functioning now, our lineouts aren't functioning. We're trying everything at training, but we just didn't seem to find it. But for spells in the game, we play really well, and then we drop back in, and I think it's become a habit of getting beat, and that's a hard habit to shake.
Melrose gained their second win out of 3 in the British and Irish Cup when they disposed of Aberavon by 9 points to 8. Although their Welsh visitors scored the only try of the game, the boot of Scott White with 3 penalties gave them the points, and they travel to London Scottish next Saturday with a real chance of making it through to the knockout stages of the national competition. Back playing for Melrose after an injury was John DL.
Aberavon, the top of that Welsh Principality League, and we know that they're a really strong physical side that we've got to rough it out, and the conditions probably suited them. We wanted to try and play and up the pace, but I thought when we had to take them on, up front, we did that today, and pretty scrappy game at times. It was good for the neutral probably, it was end to end at times, but good to get the win. We set out at the beginning of the season to get 2 wins, and we've done that in this competition, and huge achievement.
For the first time in nearly 20 years, Hoyt YM and Hoyt Lindeen played a competitive match against each other in the RBS Regional Shield semi-final. It was one-way traffic as the YM ran in 9 tries, including a brace each for Glyn Desport and Wally Blacklock, with the others going to Bruce and Gary Douglas, Dean McCracken, Ali Weir and Stuart Graham. It was good to see Gregor Welsh back in the mix for the YM, scoring 5 conversions and a penalty. YM will now take on Berwick in the final at the end of February. And talking of Berwick, they had a good win at home to Haddington in the Booker Border League by 19 points to 17. Haddington are 2 leagues above Berwick, who came back from a hiding at Preston Lodge last week to get this win. Because of the weather, the only other local game taking place was between Hawick Quins and Earlston. It was a derby in East League 2, Quins chalking up their 5th straight win as they won 25 points to 11. Well, for more information, stats, audio and video, don't forget to check out bordersrugby.net, available 24 hours a day, free online. And turning to next week, there's more RBS Cup and Border League action, with Gala taking on Jed Forest in the Cup. Kelso's last Cup game is at home to Peebles, that doubles as a Border League game. And in Border League Pool B, Hawick will be looking for their first home win of the season against Berwick, 4 divisions below them. And of course, Melrose travel to play London Scottish in the British and Irish Cup.